7 shocking ancient beliefs that controlled people's lives and still haunt us. They built pyramids, fought with swords, and worshipped gods with animal heads. But the most shocking part of the ancient world isn't the wars or temples. It's what they believed. Beliefs that shaped laws, dictated relationships, and controlled people's minds. And even scarier? Some of those beliefs are still hidden in our modern habits. Today, we're diving into 7 of the strangest ancient beliefs that ruled civilizations and still whisper in our culture today. Stick around for number 6, because it might explain why your boss acts the way they do. Amphora Segment 1, the Egyptian Soul Weigh-In. In ancient Egypt, your soul didn't go to heaven or hell. Instead, it was put on a scale. Your heart was weighed against a feather, the feather of truth. If your heart was heavier, a monster god named Ammit devoured it. You were erased from history forever. So Egyptians lived in constant moral fear. Not of jail, but of cosmic deletion. And guess what? The phrase lighthearted came from this. Snake Segment 2, the Greeks believed women had toxic wombs. Greek philosophers, yes, the same ones we study today, believed a woman's womb could wander around her body. They thought it caused hysteria, choking, even madness. The cure? Fragrances. Sweet smells near the pelvis, and bad smells near the nose to scare the womb back into place. This wasn't fringe, it was mainstream medicine. Women's pain? Often blamed on a misbehaving uterus. Sound familiar? Crown Segment 3, Kings were gods. In ancient Mesopotamia, Egypt, and even parts of Asia, rulers weren't just powerful. They were considered literal gods. Pharaohs were the sons of Roman emperors were worshipped in temples. Questioning the king? It wasn't treason, it was blasphemy. This divine right made rebellion almost unthinkable. And today? We still put CEOs and billionaires on pedestals, like they're above human error. Syringe Segment 4, blood was magical. In Aztec culture, blood was divine currency. They believed the gods needed human blood to keep the sun rising. So they offered it, daily. Thousands were sacrificed on temple altars. But the belief wasn't about cruelty, it was about cosmic balance. Sacrifice was survival. Today, we call it extreme. But some still sacrifice time, health, or morals to keep up with the system. Fire Segment 5, fire was a living being. In ancient India and Persia, fire wasn't just a tool. It was a god. People fed it offerings, chanted to it, even invited it to weddings. In Zoroastrianism, fire symbolized truth and purity. Letting it die without ritual? A spiritual offense. This belief in the soul of fire led to fire temples and strict ceremonies. Even today, candles in churches and rituals around flames? Echoes of a time when fire was divine. DNA Segment 6, your bloodline was your fate. In ancient China and India, who you were born to decided who you could ever be. Your caste, your role, your destiny. It wasn't just social, it was cosmic law. A merchant could never become a warrior. A farmer could never marry a noble. Some of these structures still exist quietly today. In resumes. In last names. In the schools we get into. The belief may be old, but the mindset? Still very modern. Dove Segment 7, dreams were prophecies. The Babylonians, the Hebrews, the Mayans. All believed dreams were messages from beyond. They had dream interpreters, priests, and manuals to decode symbols. A snake? Betrayal. A ladder? Spiritual growth. Even kings based wars on their dreams. Today, we call it psychology. But the belief that our mind reveals truth while we sleep? Still alive, just with fancier words. Ancient beliefs might seem strange, but they weren't dumb. They were people trying to explain the unexplainable. And the scary part? We're still doing it. Today, it's not gods and feathers. It's algorithms, productivity, astrology apps, biohacks. Different language. Same human need, control. So the next time you hear a belief that sounds crazy, ask yourself, what do I believe that might sound insane in 2000 years?